What is up? My name is Garrett.Yogurt on Twitter, YOOGRRTT. Thank you so much for tuning into the Now Notation YouTube channel. Welcome back to another album review. Today we're talking about Juice WRLD and Future, or Future and Juice WRLD present The World on Drugs by Future and Juice WRLD. And Future and Juice WRLD presenting, brought to you by McDonald's. No, I just thought that was the weirdest title to like format, at least like on a formatting way. This is definitely not the cleanest title I will ever see in my life, but I get what you're going for. You want to make sure people understand what the fuck is World on Drugs. Well, this is Future and Juice WRLD presenting it to. No, but in all seriousness, this is almost going to be taken back to the original format of these reviews, where they were originally just first listens, where I would listen to the album once and carry on forward from there and tell you my opinions. I have only listened to this album two times. I will be honest. First time was last night, all the way through at the gym, and the last time that I listened to it, which is the only other time, would be this morning when I was doing some deliveries at my job. But that wasn't a real hard listen. The first one was a good opportunity for me to kind of hear what we were getting into, even though if you're going to hear Future and Juice WRLD in the title presenting you the world on drugs, you would assume that there's going to be a lot of drug heavy lyrics as well as a lot of auto-tune. And this album actually comes together pretty well, especially when you consider the fact that this is basically just them jumping into a booth for a few days and just freestyling their asses off. Like, that's fucking a lot of fun to me. Like, to look at this album being as long as it is and just as girthy as it is. It's a good 15 minutes long in length and duration. And yeah, I think that this is actually like a really cool tape as far as just fun songs that are just about the drug-induced culture that seems to be very popular nowadays, and the rap music, or has always been popular in the rap musics. And as far as finding anything new here, I don't really feel like there is much going on. I think Juice WRLD definitely has a lot more diversity in comparison to some of his other projects, just in the sense that I feel like he does switch up his flow more than usual, and while it is a lot of singing, there is different like melodic tones being implemented here on his end, and that's cool. And Future to me just sounds like Future. Like his sound is very, 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 very fine-tuned. So like, who am I to like sit here and be like, nah, Future didn't show up. Future showed up and did Future, but like I said, I don't know about any like new ground. It is cool to see him kind of be like the grandfather of the auto-tune, and kind of see him like take this guy being Juice WRLD, the new cat on the block, under his wing. And it's cool to kind of, like I said, I'm really happy with the duration. 50 minutes is long in my opinion for most albums, but and I believe it's 50 minutes. If it's 40, I apologize, but I believe it's 50. But regardless, the fact that like this thing is as long as it is, has as many features as it does, it's just cool to see that this came together as quickly and released as quickly. And it just shows that album rollouts are no longer existent in today's current rap industry, or just music industry. I mean, maybe on the pop side there's a little bit more, but yeah, this whole like, hey, my album's dropping on Friday is very much a consistent thing with a lot of artists nowadays, it seems like. Let's get into the track listing. Track number 1, we have Jet Lag featuring Young Scooter. Track number 2 is Astronauts. This was actually produced by Bobby Raps, so shout out to Bobby Raps. And I think someone else was also helping him out with that, but I just know Bobby helped out with that one, so I wanted to give him the credit. Fine China, which I believe was the leading single that I wasn't the biggest fan of. Track number 4 is Red Bentley featuring Young Thug. Heavy auto-tune. You have 3 of the most like iconic auto-tune heavy guys in this like recent era of rap. I don't know if like Juice WRLD is necessarily iconic now, but he's definitely going to be. So I'm just jumping the gun, boys and ladies. Make It Back by Juice WRLD. Oxy by Future featuring Lil Wayne. Track number 7 is 7 a.m. Track number 8 is Different featuring Young Band. Track number 9 is Shorty. Track number 10 is Realer and Realer. Track number 11 is No Issue. Track number 12 is World on Drugs. Track number 13 is Afterlife featuring Future. Track number 14 is Ain't Living Right featuring Gunna. Track number 15 is Transformer by Future featuring Nicki Minaj. And Afterlife was by Future as well. And Hard Work Pays Off is track number 16. The standout track for me, tracks I should say, is I've been going back to Jet Lag, Astronauts, Oxy's fun. But Really is just the hit for me. I just think that shit's so much fun. And shout out to the cover art as well, because I think that is a pretty cool little piece of art. I would enjoy to own that vinyl, I will tell you now. But yeah, this album, while I feel like it does showcase a lot of like the traditional side of all these people that we know, and like even the feature list isn't the most like out of left field thing. I feel like this thing is very much by the numbers. It's cool to see Young Scooter on there. Shout out to him. OG as fuck, but don't really see him featured as much as we probably should. Been seeing his name on World Star for fucking like, I don't even know, like 6 years at this point. Shit. But definite OG of that era for sure. So that was kind of cool and exciting. And like I said, I got kind of nerdy about the whole Bobby Raps production. But the Nicki Minaj feature, everyone's kind of throwing their up in hands about with the whole Cardi B thing. I don't know how we're not going to get a Nicki feature nowadays without someone calling out somebody, or like, I mean, we see Cardi's apparently doing this Meek Mill song, so like we know that that'll be coming. But like I just feel like this thing isn't going to, while it is a good and fun project, I don't think this is going to be something that I'm going to be talking about at the end of the year as like my favorite albums of the year. While I think it is a good listen, a fun listen, it's just nothing innovative in the sense of like Goodbye and Good Riddance, which was Juice WRLD's previous album, his debut tape. I think I would rather listen to that still over this, and I don't know why. It's not that I don't like Future, I do. It's just, like I said, there's just like a heart missing from this, and I think it is kind of maybe the negative side of freestyles coming out in the lyrics, where there's not too much going on, where I'm not like, oh damn, like I didn't expect them to do this. And like I said, there is a little bit of diversity on Juice WRLD's end, and I do enjoy that. But I don't know, man, like I just feel like this thing has a lot of lackluster aspects to it, as far as like this being something that I'm going to be bumping into next year. I don't know how that's going to play out. Like really for sure, because that shit's fire as fuck. But like as far as a consistent project, I think this thing is kind of like shallow in a lot of ways. But like I said, I think it's a really fun project as far as just seeing like the big brother, little brother dynamic coming to play. And of course they're presenting the world of drugs, so you know, sponsored by McDonald's, so there you go. And shout out to that title. What the fuck, man? That's still bothering me, and I know it shouldn't bother me as much, but it's definitely coming down. I can feel the weight grinding my gears. But what is your favorite track from this album? Where am I just completely missing? Maybe I'll do an update if I do start to feel a little bit better over time after I listen to more of this. But you know, I am enjoying the tracks that I have been listening to. Young Band's That Different song is really fun. I should throw that out. The Gunna, but like I said, every single fucking feature is just very by the numbers. Like it's what I would expect. That Young Thug song is pretty cool, like, but again, it's like what I would expect from this shit. So it's like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, this is what I necessarily look for in my rap music, in this sense. Like, not this genre, not them too, but like this is not what I look for, and not in my rap music, but in my rap albums. Like, I want you to fucking come with like something new, and I think this is just a project that comes together. It's another collab tape, and you know, who am I to really sit here and be like, I'm expecting great artistry? Because like that's not what collab tapes are for. And as far as collab tapes go, this is fantastic, but I'm not going to hold it up on the pedestal that it doesn't deserve to be held upon at the moment, in my opinion. But again, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of this album? What's your favorite tracks? What are you listening to off of it, etc. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things. At Yogurt on Twitter, YOOGRRTT, as well as Instagram, and Now Annotation everywhere else. Thank you. That is it. That's all, folks.